everybody, welcome to a random video. So last weekend I decided for no reason whatsoever to get a Raspberry Pi and install RetroPie on it, which you can see here. Uh, Helper and I have actually been pretty addicted to this thing since I built it.
We love
I
pie.
didn't actually think it was going to be this much fun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look it up online. I know this is like the cool and hip thing, which it's highly unusual that I do anything cool or hip. I don't generally like it, but um, so anyways, I've been just having a lot of fun playing random games, and I thought to myself, hey, why not record myself playing random games? So I thought I'd show off some games that I played as a kid, or some games I had never even played before that I wanted to record. So
Wait, is the Raspberry Pi? Is that the mini computer they can make all kinds of programs on?
yeah, ironically, it was made to teach kids and like people how to do basic coding, and like that's probably like the one thing that people don't do with it. But so I have a lot of categories here. I guess we'll just which direction should we start? We'll start this direction. So yeah, I come on, you guys. Did you really think I was gonna have an emulator without Suikoden on it? It's the only two PlayStation games. I haven't actually tested either one, and I'm not gonna play them because you've already seen me play them. So I think it actually runs, but I haven't actually tried playing it yet. Um, so yeah, we have Nintendo. Now y'all remember me playing Barbie. Um, Burger Time was actually a game I played. So for people that are as old as I am, and you might remember this, there was like Blockbusters and stuff. You rented games from. You actually had to go to the store and rent the game, and you can only play it. You only had the game for like several days, so you had to hurry and play it. And of course, back then being cartridge-based games, you had to hope that you got your save file again. But anyway, this is a game I rented for the Nintendo, and it's a pretty simple game. You just try to make burgers by walking over the pieces, and the little hot dogs and eggs are trying to kill you. Um, it's strangely fun. Now, it is also two-player, but I can't remember if you have two chefs at the same time walking around or if you take turns. I think you take turns. It's been a while. Yeah, you take turns. Um, but yeah, you have only so many lives. You can also shoot pepper at them, like a pepper spray, ironically. I just now realized how kind of weird that sounds. I don't remember how to do it. There we go. Yeah, it stuns them temporarily. So yeah, you can smash them with the pieces of the burger that fall down, and I think the burgers get more complicated as the game goes on. Eh. I think this was on several other consoles as well, but this is the console I played it on, was the
Come on,
Nintendo.
Smappy, you can do it.
Yeah.
Make a burger. Burger time.
I hope the music is loud enough. I'm having a hard time getting the music to stay like because there's so many different games and there's different emulators. Because you guys know how much I love emulators. I'm not proficient at setting them up well. Hopefully this sounds okay. Yeah, I'm sure y'all are probably a little surprised that I am playing on this because it's just one giant emulator, and we all know how much I love emulators. But it's kind of to the point where I do own some of these games. I'm pretty sure I own Burger Time somewhere. Eventually, I did buy it.
Pretty much you were trying to make it so only games we own do we really put on the emulator.
Yeah, actually,
overall.
I think like 80% of the games I put on here I own or did own at one point, so I'd feel more like comfortable legally. Um, but it's kind of to the point, unfortunately, where some of these games I got stuck on the stairs. Some of these games are so old that my cartridges don't work anymore, you know, because their batteries are dead or they just got so much dust in them, they just don't work, and this is kind of my only option now.
And plus, how hard is it to find some system to actually run the games too?
Yeah, I know. So, anyways, that's Burger Time. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this. I only have so much pepper spray, unfortunately. You can see in the top right, I got 2 peppers left. If I'm lucky, I might be able to squish a couple of these hot dogs. Nope. And there's more coming. Oh, I can spend the stairs? That's neat. And I died anyways. Yeah, pretty much the next level is just more of the same. It's a fun little arcade game. So we'll go back to the list here. I just put Castlevania on there for Helper, actually. I don't even know if he wants to play it. Caveman Games. You know what? We'll go ahead and play it. I don't even know if it works. I haven't tried it yet. This was one of those, again, I rented a lot. Oh, it doesn't even work, so never mind. It was just kind of a cute little sports game with cave people. Donkey Kong Jr., I'm sure most of y'all have seen that. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I had never actually played it, but I am a fan of Angry Video Game Nerd, and I couldn't help myself. We had to try it. Legacy of the Wizard was one of Helper's favorite games growing up.
Yep, one's one of the early Nintendo games that I played. You know, where sometimes people play games, try to beat it. You know, some childhood classics, you just play and you have your own set goals.
So is it this animal you always pick?
Yep, I always choose the monster pet, and then our goal was always to get to what we call Catland. It's an area of the game that has just a whole bunch of cat monsters that just keep jumping around.
Yeah, so the point is you're supposed to, like, get rid of some dragon or something. There's actually a point to the game, but like Helper's saying, he doesn't, he just plays to do something specific, which is to get to this one screen full of cats. I'm unfortunate I have the controller. I should be giving it to him, honestly. He can get there much quicker than I can.
This will take me a long time. I don't know if you'd want to actually spend
Yeah.
time on the video to do
I'm
it.
just showing it off a little, but yeah, see, as the pet, you can't be hurt by the monsters. As everyone else in the family, you can, but they all have different skills. Like, the pet can't jump very high, so you can get stuck in certain places.
Yeah, the pet can't jump and its attack is weak in short range. But
Yeah,
like,
but most everything can't kill you.
so the only thing that really hurts you are falls, poison, and spikes.
Yeah. But, you know, it's kind of one of those games that I was telling Helper that it was so complicated, I felt like if you actually wanted to try to beat the game, you might actually get your money's worth out of this one. From what it looks like, it's a pretty long game. But yeah, so it's Legacy of the Wizard. Legend of Zelda. Oh, Little Mermaid. That was one... My neighbor, one of my best friends growing up, she had this game. And we didn't own a lot of games. We rented most of the games because games were expensive and we just didn't have that kind of money.
Actually, games are still expensive. The price really hasn't changed. It's just money's...
Yeah, but back then, you know, games weren't taken... I mean, games are taken a lot more seriously today than they were back then. Like, we couldn't go up to our parents and say, we need a Little Mermaid game. They'd be like, I'm not paying 35 or 40 bucks for that. You know, but they're okay with paying a few dollars for you to rent it. And generally, if you rented something enough, then they might buy it, you know. But this is one that she owned. I think she got it for her birthday, and we never beat it. Barbie was the other one that I remember, and her game was actually bugged out, so we couldn't beat it.
That is a giant treasure chest.
You know, I don't remember how to play, unfortunately. I haven't actually loaded this game up since I put it on the Pi. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, I can swim faster.
Obviously turning into a human.
I guess. I know there's something I can do with the shells. Oh no, I died. Fish are evil!
Da, 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 da.
I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with the shells. I remember you're supposed to do something. I like how she holds it so...
Like it's such a precious thing.
Oops. I was trying to drop it. I don't know if I could do anything with the treasure chest. Oh well. There's a Little Mermaid. I'll figure it out. Little Nemo the Dream Master. Now that one actually does have a complicated intro. Another one that I rented a lot. I guess I'll show it off real quick. I might be able to skip to the intro. It's actually kind of funny. You're this little boy and this giant crazy like blimp comes up and this weirdo clown jumps out and he goes, you need to play with the princess, and the little boy's like, I don't want to play with the girl, and then she's like, I'll give you candy, and he's like, okay, I'll play with any girl then if I get candy. But I actually got decently far on this game as a kid. Yeah, I'm skipping all this, I'm sorry. I normally read everything, but there's not much. He just says that if you feed them candy, certain creatures candy, they'll help you out. And it's a mix between... Yeah, I don't care what your name is. Yeah, he didn't want my candy. It's a mix between, like, a puzzle and adventure. Like, I'm sorry, platformer and puzzle. See, there's a frog. Now, if I throw the candy, and if I throw him enough candy, he'll fall asleep. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then you jump on him, and now you can... It says you ride on him, but it looks like he's eating me. And then I think, yeah, you can use the belly.
I was quite surprised that you can jump on a spiky...
Yeah. I think you jump on everything to kill him, yeah. Because you can't hurt anybody as Nemo. The controller is making this hard. I got a, I got a Bluetooth controller just for this. It was the NES Pro or something, 90 Pro, I don't know. I'm not all up to date on a lot of this stuff. Like, I don't know what the coolest thing is out there. I was just doing research on Amazon. This controller was apparently really good. Okay, now, if I remember correctly, when you push select to get out of the frog, now if we feed, no, goodness gracious. Okay, feed the mole. Oh, okay, now we step on the mole, and now we can dig. See, that's what I was trying to tell you to do, Helper. Helper tried playing this game because I told him how much fun I had as a kid playing it, and he's like, this game is terrible. I can't kill anything, but that's the whole idea, is you're supposed to use all the animals. So now, I get the health, leave him, and then you get into the frog. Wow, I'm surprised I remember this much, considering I literally have not played this myself since we put it on the Pi, which means it's been probably a good 15, maybe 20 years since I've even played the game. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I'm like making all these weird sound effects as I'm like trying really hard not to die. Okay, now, he's another one you can feed, but I think he climbs up walls or something? I think I might need him to get that key over there, so let's jump out of the frog. And let's feed the lizard.
You wanna say 50% or more?
Huh?
Switching to the gecko?
Okay, yeah, see, he... Oh, and I died. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but he grabbed onto the side of the wall. You use him... all the way back here. I'm not doing that again. Yeah, use him to get up the wall. But yeah, it's definitely like a puzzle type game, because you have to not only avoid everything, but you have to figure out what to use when. Ah, yes, MC Kids. This is definitely one I rented a lot. The same neighbor friend, she and I would rent this a lot, actually. It was really fun. Yes, it's McDonald's.
I believe I played this one too. It was a lot of fun. Went over to someone's house and played.
Can I not skip through this? Is it gonna make me watch this whole thing? Okay, I did have to watch the whole thing. Yeah, you can play 2-player, but again, it's kind of like Mario in the fact that you have to... I'm just skipping this. Ronald McDonald, you look weird. Help, the Hamburglers run off my magic bag. I don't... Okay. Search the levels of the clubhouse. Get 4 of my puzzle, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of like Mario. Whoosh. But there's a lot of weird things about it, too.
The thing I remember most is the things that will let you turn upside down.
Yeah, you can change gravity. It pretty much changed it to go upside down. And, I felt like the world, I mean, I know Angry Video Game Nerd did something on this game, and rightfully so. It can be quite bad at some points, but it's also, honestly, I've definitely played worse on the Nintendo. I mean, as far as platformer goes, I thought it was pretty good. It was always one of those games also that was easy to rent, because a lot of people would look at it and be like, I don't want to play McDonald's games, so it was almost always available for rent, because a lot of the really good games that we always wanted weren't available. Because the other thing is that most people went Friday after school to Blockbusters to go rent all the good games, so sometimes, like, if I really wanted to play a game, my mom would be nice enough to go, like, after she dropped me off at school, then she'd go to Blockbuster and give me a game. That's why oftentimes I would play this one, is because by the time we got there, there wasn't much left. Which is why I didn't play a lot of really popular games growing up, like, Zelda. I almost never got to rent Zelda, because that was almost always rented. Wow, I'm terrible at this.
It has been a long time.
Yeah, Mania Mansion we've already shown off. Y'all probably know Mega Man. I'm not gonna torture myself with Paperboy. You've already seen Princess Tomato.
And the Salad Kingdom.
Star Tropics, I was one, okay. Again, this was one I rented, but the thing that was really obnoxious was you needed the instruction manual to get past a certain point, but you didn't need just the instruction manual. You needed a certain page, you needed to dip it in water and all this garbage. I can tell you right now, because of the lawsuit Nintendo had with Blockbuster, we never got the instruction manual, therefore we never beat the game, and kind of irritated me as a kid. Because we would always get stuck at the same spot, and then we would just end the game. Because it's not like we had the internet to go look it up. I mean, the internet was around, but I mean, not like it is today. You could go on and chat with people and tell them you lived in Paris or something. Yes, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. This is a game my sister and I played a lot, and I'm going to show you why we played it. Yeah, again, Angry Video Game Nerd did do a video on this, and it is a bad game, I do admit. But, there was one thing in particular my sister and I enjoyed doing. Oh, I died. I got run over by a car. Yeah, Roger can get run over by cars, but you can't. Okay. There is a point to the game. I honestly don't remember what it is. I know you're supposed to get to the end and fight whatever his name is, but... Okay, so if you walk up and talk to people, he'll say, "Can you help me?" And she'll say, "Yes, this building is empty." But if you want to do something even more fun, is you start getting up that strength, and come here, lady. Come here. Bam! Dang.
Oh, you missed.
Okay. Unfortunately, hold on. You gotta start moving. Hitting these people whoops, is kind of challenging. It's funny what happens when you hit them. I know it sounds really awful. There we go. Yes, her head shakes around, and if you hit them really hard, then they can like fly around the room. I missed her. It's hard. Like, I used to be really good at this as a kid.
Lots of practice.
Yeah. There we go. Whoosh, and the whole room shakes. And then if you talk to her and say, "Oh wait, can you help me?" She's like, "Go away, you horrid man!" And so we would go around just punching everybody. Now I think you're supposed to go around and find items and then buy items, and you get the car eventually and go to Toontown and do all this stuff. But this is way more fun. So anyways, that's Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the way we used to play it.
But who did frame him?
Willow. It's just a simple little RPG, not much to say about it. And Zelda 2, you've seen that. Okay, Nintendo 64. Okay, most of these don't work. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I don't have a keyboard that works with the Raspberry Pi.
Yet.
I only have one USB keyboard. If you can imagine, I have a ton of electronics in my house, and it's funny to think I literally only have one USB keyboard, and unfortunately, it's my work computer keyboard. I'm not unplugging it for this. So we ordered a Bluetooth keyboard, like a tiny little travel one, and it hasn't gotten here yet. But I haven't been able to properly set up the Pi to work well with 64. But I do know I can do one thing on GoldenEye. I talked about this several times, actually, in my videos over the years, when I talked about shooting games and how I'm not real big into them, and I kept mentioning GoldenEye was the only one. I want to show you guys the one thing that I found so funny, and it's not even that funny. I mean, we went and did it earlier today just to test it out. How do I do this? Okay, so we're gonna play with two people. Okay, we were in the complex. It wasn't the complex. I don't remember which one had the bathrooms only. Okay.
Maybe if we have health really low.
I want health to be... No, I want... But you just push... I want, There's a way to do something called instant kill. Okay, I want to be this guy. Yeah. I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about James Bond. I just, like, for some reason, I like that guy.
What about scenario?
Oops, I already did it. Oh, you're right. Let's try scenario. This doesn't look right. It was called... Was it License to Kill, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, let's go.
Flappers?
Oh, did I change it? Did I change it?
Change the mode.
Oh, boopus. Alright, slappers only.
I always like making it one-hit kill and then having an automatic weapon.
Oh, wait, who's that?
Don't know.
Okay, well this stinks. I didn't mean for this to be so tiny. Okay, well we need to find each other.
Yes, unfortunately the controls aren't as...
Okay, here we go. There you are. Now, I'm trying to... Okay, the controls are really weird in this game. How did I... Okay, how did you do that? Was it... Oh, is
L and...
Okay. And then if you let go of the trigger first... Okay. And then if you look up... I need to look up. Whoosh. Whee! And then I can go like... Whoosh, whoosh. And you can, when you move, you actually like keep hovering around. Come here, Alfred. Oh!
Double
They
KO.
killed each other. Alright, I know I've mentioned that in the past, that's one of my favorite things to do, which is to get on my knees and float around like that. This is what I loved about old graphics, was they didn't want you to use your imagination anymore, but they wanted to be cool looking, and so they were kind of stuck in this mixed mode where you looked like that.
I'm gonna let the third player waste some of their lives.
Okay, well, I just wanted to show that off. I know that was really lame, but that's one of my favorite things to do. Diddy Kong Racing. Have I talked about that in my videos?
TikTok, maybe briefly.
I think I did talk about TikTok. Unfortunately, it's kind of buggy. I haven't tried Revision A. I actually just put it on before this. But, you probably guys don't. Harvest Moon 64 I haven't tested. Okay, I do know for a fact Pokemon Puzzle League does not work. I'm really sad. It was actually one of my favorite 64 games. I played the crud out of that game. I don't know if Pokemon Snap works. I'm gonna guess no. Alright, so we have the Mega Drive, which is also known as the Genesis. So Aladdin, growing up playing this system, everyone played Aladdin. And Beauty and the Beast games, they're not all exciting. Actually, there's nothing on here that's all that exciting, in all honesty. It's always fun to get Riker to die, but I'm not gonna play Star Trek. Toe Jam and Earl was definitely one I played as a kid. I don't know if they work. I haven't tested them yet. Shining Force 2 was the bane of my existence for the Sega Genesis. It's a tactics-based game. It was the first tactics game I ever played, and I was terrible at it, and I'm still terrible at it. In fact, I tried playing it yesterday, and I died. No, it was Friday? And I died on the first level. It was so embarrassing. Okay, let's get more interesting
What about
games.
Jurassic Park, though?
You want me to play Jurassic Park?
Show that off real quick.
Okay. Now, this was one I actually did own. I don't even know how we came to own Jurassic Park, in all honesty. We owned very few Sega Genesis games. Sega. Now we did cheat on this game a lot because it's hard. I think even Angry Video Game Nerd mentioned it was hard because he did a Steven Spielberg video and he talked about this game. Now, you can play... Oh, did it pick Grant? Gosh darn it. I know you wanted me to show off... Oh, well, I'll just show off Grant. Well, you can play as Grant or you can play as a raptor. And Grant is, like, stupid hard to play. I don't even know how to play as Grant. I mean, I own this game for, like, how many years, and I still can't figure it out. Yeah, it's hard because you have to have all these items, and you don't have enough time to change the items. Yeah, and you could get garbage like that happening. Okay, this dinosaur... Not a fan of Jurassic Park in all honesty. I'm sorry, guys. I've said all my lies way too many times.
Yeah, they're eating your face. They like you. They give you
There's a way.
kisses.
How do you start the game again? Oh, there you go. Okay. Let's pick the Velociraptor. He's way more fun.
They're giving you kisses. What's wrong with that? I thought you liked kisses from small animals.
You know, I don't even remember how we cheated. We might have had a Game Genie. I know we had the codes. Somewhere we got codes for this game. Is that all I need to do? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a password system. So yeah, you can play as Grant to the Raptor, and we always played as the Raptor, because that was just so much more fun. Okay, yes, someone shoot me. I don't think so. Sir. Come here. I feel like I should say a lot, just because it was somebody recently who got upset that I said all the time, and it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I almost considered doing that. Okay, you can lean down and bite. Come on.
Yeah.
I know you can't. He's being a big butt face. I'm gonna kill you. I'm a raptor. I'm like an insanely huge raptor.
He's on steroids.
Yeah, I mean, no raptor was this big. I'm sorry. No raptor that we have discovered at this point in 2017. Of course, don't get me started on the fact that he's featherless, but, you know, this is old Jurassic Park. I'll let it go. I'm big into dinosaurs. So... It's actually funny, I don't know if I mentioned the Spinosaurus story. I felt kind of dumb after I had that incident at work about the Spinosaurus. I don't know if I mentioned that on camera or not.
I don't know.
Of course, this dinosaur I'm attacking, whatever it's called, wasn't even real. I mean, like,
Source.
I think it was a real like name, but it didn't do what it's, you know, it didn't spit or anything. Although I guess we can't really prove that, but...
Like, yeah, why not make stuff up?
You know, honestly, this game was great at the time, but playing it now, it's like the controls are difficult. I mean, I have to get used to them. I know I actually did get pretty far on my own as a kid without cheat codes. We got decently far. And I have to admit, it is a very dark game. I agree with Angry Video Game Nerd on that one. It makes it kind of hard to see. Come on. I know you can get up there. Oh well, I died.
Oh well, that's good enough.
That's good enough for that, yeah. Alright. Game Boy Color. So yeah. I guess I must have had a Game Boy Color growing up. I don't remember having a Game Boy Color because I remember playing Gold and Silver. But I don't remember playing Crystal and Yellow. I never played Yellow, Pokemon Yellow, and I never played Pokemon Crystal. I had never played Pokemon Pinball, Puzzle Challenge, or Trading Card Game. So, I can't remember if... I don't think Gold and Silver were specific to the Game Boy Color, but I think they had color if you played on the Game Boy Color. I think some games were... You had to play on the Game Boy Color, and some worked with it, but you didn't have to. Yellow version, I believe, was one of the ones that you had to. I can't remember, honestly. But anyway, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge is one I've actually been addicted to since we put it on here. I actually beat hard mode. My first try. I'm not gonna... So, it's also known as Tetris Attack. I love Tetris Attack. I don't really know which one to... None of them are... You know, I'll play garbage for a little while. Do hard. Actually, no, since I'm recording, let's do easy. Or normal. So, I've actually earned a couple Pokemon already. I got a Pichu and a Pikachu. But I'm gonna play Cyndaquil.
Cyndaquil.
So, for anyone who's not familiar with Tetris Attack, I believe the first one that came out was Yoshi was on the Super Nintendo. That's the first version I ever played of Tetris Attack. I mentioned a few minutes ago on the 64 page there was a game called Pokemon Puzzle League, and it's the same thing as this, except for obviously it's, you know, much better graphics, and you can play 3D as well. Unfortunately, the game doesn't work. The funny thing is, it runs barely. You can't, like, half the time you can't see what your blocks are. The blocks just disappear, and I still managed to beat easy mode without even being able to see half my blocks. It was kind of sad. So, it's kind of hard to play and talk at the same time. But generally you match up 3 in a row, and when they start to fall is when you want to line up chains. So if I... Yeah, I'm not really showing it off well. Oops. So yeah, if you get more than... If you get like, here we go. So yeah, it's gonna fall, and then I'm gonna get a chain for that. So that's the way you're supposed to win. So the way it's called... The reason it's called Tetris Attack is if you're playing with another person, you drop these garbage blocks on them. Right now I'm playing garbage mode, so the computer's automatically dropping them on me. That was bad. And I'm just supposed to survive for a long time. I think if I get a really high score, I get a new Pokemon on this mode. I'm not sure. But, you know, I'm really sad I didn't have this as a kid, because I freaking love Tetris Attack. You know, come to think of it, I still haven't put that on here, have I? I've been playing this so much, I haven't actually loaded the original Tetris Attack. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so the whole goal is to knock out the other person first if you're playing with multiple people. But this one also has like a one-player mode, like, it's like a campaign mode where you take out all the gym leaders and the final 4, and I've already done that, actually. I was actually surprised. It took me like, what, it took me 45 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it didn't take you long.
Yeah, to beat the guys on hard. I actually found out just this morning there's an insane mode. I'm kind of half tempted to try it. See how insane I really am. Unfortunately, this is one of those games where my brain works faster than my hands, because I know what I'm trying to do, but then I can't get there in time. On top of the fact that this Bluetooth controller's still a little stiff, we're still breaking it in, so it's kind of hard for me to do what I'm trying to do. But, yeah, I can literally play this for hours, and I have already. It's fun. If you guys enjoy these types of games, I highly recommend it. I think it's actually on, if you have a Game Boy, like a 3DS, it's actually on the Virtual Console. I'm actually debating about buying it just because I'd feel better having the ROM legally. And second, I kind of want to put this on my Game Boy. It's just, it might function slightly better for my purposes, just because I feel like a lot of times I'm trying to push a button and nothing happens because it's just a little stiff on the emulator. We'll see. Alright. I'm gonna actually, instead of just quitting the game, I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna come back to this later. Okay, trading card game. We tried that last night. It wasn't all that exciting. It was pretty much a really watered down version of the actual trading card game. There's Pokemon Pinball. I'll show it off later. There's a reason I'll show it off later.
An updated version?
Yeah, we actually found out there's another version for the Game Boy Advance that looks a lot nicer. But I'll show off this real quick. So I've been actually playing the Pokemon Crystal version. It's funny because there was no time in the first game with Red and Blue. And they introduced time in Gold and Silver, and it didn't really occur to me that the clock wouldn't really work on an emulator, so the clock's kind of bugged out. The clock only runs when I'm running the game, which is not really how it's supposed to work, but that's okay. I'll play a bit of this, just for you guys who haven't seen, like, super old Pokemon. Because I know they've remade the original, and they've even put the original on Virtual Console, but this is Generation 2 in color. So I've actually been playing this. I'm at the second gym. I have a spin rack named Granola.
She wasn't hungry at all.
Is it? No. I was listening to Steven Universe on my iPad while I was doing this, and it was the scene where they were like, "Is it a big hunk of granola?" And they're like, "What's granola?"
No, that means a giant foot.
Oh, I know. Alright, is he poison? Yeah, he's poison. So, I'm actually not taking this game seriously. It's, you know, the funny thing is, the first time I play a Pokemon game, I try to do really well on balancing my team. And then, generally, once I play enough of a game, like enough of a certain version, I just stop caring. And that's kind of what the point I'm at now. I'm just capturing whatever I feel like playing with. I have no goal whatsoever. The only goal I have is I really want to Hitmontop in this one. I've never had a Hitmontop. The only time I've ever had a Hitmontop was one of the GameCube games. Oh, this is where I messed up. I was playing this earlier and I pushed the button too quickly. Yes. Okay, we do not want to forget poisons. I'm gonna get rid of Scary Face. This is before the whole "are you sure" kind of things, because I accidentally got rid of Poison Sting and I got really upset with myself. Peter Bugsy's about to use Kakuna. No.
He's the big Kakuna.
Yeah, I only have 2 Pokemon with me right now, actually. One of my favorite things to do in Pokemon, when I'm taking it seriously, is, unless I know exactly what Pokemon I want for a reason, is to only get a new Pokemon after I've beaten the gym. That way, I don't spend a ton of time leveling a whole team. Like, I'll have one Pokemon for the first gym, and then after I beat the second, I'll get another Pokemon, and so on. That way, they're always over-leveled. Does that make sense? Did that make sense, hopefully?
I'm not sure.
Because I feel like, yeah, see, like, Granola is my weakest Pokemon, and he's 17. Yeah, Smokey's 20.
I generally like traded Pokemon. So
Yeah, you love to trade. That's not... I don't know. I have mixed feelings about traded Pokemon only because my strategy fails with them, because when I overlevel by doing this strategy, then they stop listening to me, and then I'm kind of in a bind. So I just don't like having a full party too early, because I generally don't change my party Pokemon. I get really attached to it. I'm weird.
You should capture the Pokemon trainer.
It's kind of like in the GameCube game. That's how the only way you get Pokemon is to steal other people's Pokemon. Too bad this doesn't emulate GameCube games. Well, I probably could put an emulator on here, but I don't think the Pi is that good. Excuse me. Okay, so let's get rid of Leer. Yeah, so Smokey is the evolved form of Cyndaquil. He's Quilava? Oh, you're amazing. You're an expert on Pokemon. Yeah, give me your badge. 'Cause I'm awesome. I got the Hive badge.
She has hives now.
I know. Do you know the benefits of the Hive badge? You have it Pokemon up to 30 will obey you, even traded ones. Pokemon will know cut. Ah, yes. And this is back in the old days where you can only use TMs once. What is it? I don't even remember. Fury Cutter. If you don't miss, it gets stronger every turn. Oh, yeah. You discovered it. Good for you, Bugsy. Yeah, my name's Emma. I like that name. It's kind of becoming my new girl name on games. It seems to fit in every game. It's only 4 letters. So when I play like old-timey Harvest Moon and stuff, it still
What?
works.
Alexandria doesn't fit?
Alright, so there's Crystal version. Yeah, I know I can hit left and right on these screens. I just like to go out. The Game Boy Advance. Now, I have some Kirby games on here. I've never played them. I just thought I'd load them for later. I've played Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga like 3/4 of the way through. I don't remember why I quit. I have it on the Wii U. Ah, you'll notice Monster Rancher Advance is on here. I haven't played them in forever. Should we load them up?
We can try.
Let's load up the second one. I actually own both of them, but I can't remember the last time I played them, honestly. What's with me today in the word honestly? I don't normally say it that much.
Let's have some real talk.
Yeah, real talk. Let's do a new game. Welcome to the Age Monster Association. Please enter your name.
Age.
I'll be Emma. We were just talking about this. Watch me be a boy. I'll be a boy named Emma.
Is that like the boy named Sue?
Your name is Emma? Yes, it is. In this game, it is.
Emma, now you're a real breeder. Congratulations. Chairman Marduk of Ajima will be here shortly.
Oh my gosh, watch me
Thank
get
you
all
for
into
waiting.
I'm probably gonna get addicted to this game. Congratulations, Emma. I know things might get stuffed sometimes. What is it? But things might get stuffed.
Stuff!
I'd like to introduce you to Assistant Holly. Hi, Holly. I didn't even know you moved.
Boy, I'm Holly.
Wow,
How do you do?
I have to admit, the graphics are really good. Holly was a... Oh, okay. The game answers this question. Holly was a breeder in Fiba. She's talented and popular, top of her class. She'll be your assistant, but you're senior, too. You don't have to say that, Mr... Did she... Wait a minute. So this would insinuate that she left me in Monster Rancher 1. Maybe I just became so good I didn't need an assistant.
Guess so.
Maybe I died because I played for hundreds of years and she's
Probably.
immortal. You're a famous breeder. No, she's not. She's an assistant.
A famous assistant breeder.
I thought about it a lot. I want to start again from scratch. What is this, Ash? It's like Ash starts from scratch in every season and somehow Pikachu's level reverts back to 1 and he's still 10 years old. That's why I got involved with Agima? Pay no attention to
Agima.
any of that, Emma. Let's not confuse you. I don't know about you or that Fiba chairman, Mr. Carnab, either. After all your hard training, you're lucky to get such a good assistant. Emma, we have high hopes for you. I should name myself Holly. That would have been hilarious. A ranch. Oh, yay. I hope you like it. Maybe once you get settled, you can even remodel the barn. Oh, behind you all the way. Good luck. I don't even remember how you get monsters in this. I know in the DS version there's all these weird ways to do it. Emma, I didn't want to stress you. I hadn't planned on saying anything for a while about the fact I used to be a breeder. Take one step at a time. Let's go to the shrine. I don't remember anything about this game. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to wonder here. Did I ever play the second game? I know I played the first, but now I'm starting to wonder if I even played the second. Let's save. Yes. No. Yes. The game has been saved. Thank you, Holly. Okay, let's go to the shrine. How do we get a monster, Holly? I don't even know. Whoa! It's Creepy Eye.
Yes.
He looks like a vampire. I want to
Help
gift you a
you.
monster. Nice to meet you, I'm Holly, an assistant. This is a new rancher, Emma.
The pleasure is mine. I'm Brozio, the vampire.
I'm Bullseye. His name even sounds weird.
Supervisor of the Age Shrine. Is this your first monster regeneration?
How does it work? I'm curious.
Allow me to explain. Ha ha ha.
Okay. Blah blah blah. You create monsters by using words inscribed on tablets.
Tablets.
Okay, we're not doing Saucer Stones. You're familiar with
Fiendball.
Fiendball and Ema systems? Well, I used to be with Fiendball. The system is actually quite unique. It's developed by somebody else.
Of course, that does make it unique, right?
According to my experience, different words produce monsters with quite different characteristics. Try many tablets to find a monster you like. Oh, okay. So this is like the DS version. Ooh, they have the book. Okay. So on the DS, you could draw pictures or you could type in words, and I felt like typing in words wasn't nearly as much fun as drawing pictures. Oh, you'll receive permission. Okay, so don't type in huge words. Oh, I can't type in Diet Coke.
What about pink?
Pink?
Pink.
Okay, we'll do pink. You think you're somebody specific? Who hates pink? Oh, now regenerate. What did we get from pink?
Is it a mochi?
Oh my gosh, we'd be so angry if it's a mochi. At the same time, we'd be super impressed. Oh, excuse me, it's pink!
It is pink.
Wow, I'm impressed by the graphics, actually. What a cute monster. Looks like your first monster. I don't really want a suzerain. Sorry. Push?
Bush.
Bush. That makes more sense. Where's the Okay, we'll do bush with a C.
Busk.
Bushk.
Buska.
Oh! Aww. Lame.
Did it still add it to the book?
I don't know. I'm gonna type lame.
With the Z?
Lamers. Lame. I didn't get my monster. I was actually gonna keep... Oh, it's a side roller. He's too big for a barn. Is he? Yes. I'm actually surprised. It's 3 peers in a row. What were the chances?
Maybe lowercase lane?
Okay.
Let's see if it's case sensitive or not. Because they do have different ASCII values.
They do have different ASCII values. It's a big thing in computing, actually, the fact that they're different. Oh, lame!
But that had a capital L. What happens if it's all lowercase?
Oh, okay, we'll try all lowercase. I'm sorry, Helper.
All these lames are lame.
I can't believe we're using lame so many times.
Viewers, how many times can you say lame?
How many ways can you spell lame? I think it's broken again. Okay. I kind of wish it was keeping a record of what words we're using. At least I'm recording this, so at least I know. I don't think icon will fit.
What about a joke?
A joke?
Joke. Because it's funny. Ho ho.
Probably be like, you can't have a joker. I don't big for a bunny. Oh my gosh, I want to try something really stupid. You guys are gonna love this.
Is it rock?
No. Type in hair and see what we get. Oh, we get a pixie!
What are the odds?
Looks like the first monster of this type. Okay.
No.
So I'm wondering actually if it's tied to ASCII characters or if it's like mapped.
Oh, I've never seen one of those before.
An octopi? They were, I thought on it, okay, I'm not gonna say this. I thought they were only special for Monster Rancher 3.
Are you real talking me here?
Real Real talk helper. Edit that out. Did you want to keep him? I don't know, I'm kind of having fun doing the words.
You can always get it from the book, right?
Yeah.
What about mane? Like you mainly have a mane on your fur.
You just said how many mains? We'll do this one. I heard that main first. You mainly have the main. Whoa, okay.
Liu Mao Mew?
What is he sub? I have no idea. It's kind of hard to tell.
He's sub tomato.
He's so ew, we don't want him then. No tomatoes. Bleh, I don't like tomatoes.
What about the other main?
I keep forgetting that when you type in the last letter, it automatically puts you at the end. Oh my gosh! I remember these things! I don't remember what they're called though.
Momo, right?
Is it a Momo? I can't remember. Did I have one in Monster Rancher 3? Let's take him home. Oh, he's a Momo.
What about just mom? My mom.
We'll name him...
N-E-A-H-H?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
We'll name... Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I just remembered I brought a monster along as a coach, and I'd like you to decide what kind of training it should supervise. You can take care of the details. Would you like to do what? Did you understand that, Helper?
Not entirely. The monster will help train.
Thank you for registering. We hope you do well. Here, we deal with things assigning training types. What? We already have a monster with a contract, so we just want to reassign its training type? What? Here you can choose what type of training the coach when you registered will do. If you don't assign a training type, you won't be able to use that monster as a coach on the ranch. Coaches can be assigned to many training types as a coach. Coach points vary each coach type of training will you assign? Wait a minute. This looks like normal training. I don't even remember what type of monster a Momo is. It's been too long. I don't think he's intelligence-based. I'll go with Smash Up. So that looks like a Mochi Savgali. Wait, so... I guess? I don't know what's going on, guys. Unfortunately, Nia's rank is too low. Oh! Okay. I'm glad I know what's going on. Yes, it's safe, because I don't know. These games can end up being like mostly Monster Rancher. I'm just intrigued. I haven't actually started this, so... We should be able to train Nia here just fine. Hello, who are you? Who are you? Oh, the mail carrier. Whoa, it's a female mail carrier. Yes, this is my ranch. Oh, Holly, you are not doing a good job at hiding. Accept all invitations when they come? I don't think so. Okay. I don't remember. No. Oh, select. No. Hold on. Didn't mean to start. There we go. Monster. Up powers. Oh, wait. Increases power of moves that use the tail. Up tail. Okay. He likes sleeping. Oh, he dislikes nothing. Wow. So we have tail whip. Spin crush. Wow, damage A. Holy crud. 46 guts. Goodness gracious. Oh, this is the family tree thing. Okay. So there's mixing in this game. Okay. Well, let's just do a bit of training before I move on to a different game.
Before you shove off?
Where's the thing that's... Yeah, let's do this.
Bam!
Well, that was lame. We didn't even get to see it. Oh, made him dumber.
Little chickens.
Should we play till the next fight? Should we just show it off, or should we just quit now, Helper?
I say just quit now.
Okay. Well, there
The
we
helper has spoken.
Yeah, no. I might actually play that later. I'm gonna guess that Monster Rancher Advance 1 is similar. You all seen Red Rescue Team. I did a whole video, I think. Whole series on that. Pokemon Pinball!
Pinball.
This is another game I didn't never play it growing up. Man, we gotta get through all the... I'm the person who made this a ROM kind of thing. Game Boy Player. Yeah, there was a attachment to the GameCube that could play Game Boy games, and I actually own it. It lets you play Game Boy Advance games on the TV through the GameCube. Actually, that's how I recorded Red Rescue Team.
Actually, I had something similar for normal Game Boy games with the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it was a Super Game Boy.
Yes.
It worked with most games. Alrighty, so here we have Pokemon Pinball. Now, I had never played it before I got this last week. I'm still figuring it out, but... So, yeah, perfect. There's this catch mode we need to go into. So now we can catch a Pokemon. What is it, a Silcoon or a Cascoon? I can't tell. Cascoon? So we need to hit those Lotads or Chinchows. They keep switching out. We need to hit those guys within the time limit. Okay, if I hit the Cyndaquil like I just did, I think I hit the Cyndaquil, it'll get closer to hatching an egg, so then we can go into hatch mode. Okay, good. So now the Cascoon is going to come out, and if we keep hitting him, then we catch him. Yeah. I'm honestly surprised. Gosh darn it, I need to stop saying that word. I'm surprised that Cascoon showed up because it's an evolution. Although I guess they couldn't do Wormpole because Wormpole goes into a Silcoon or a Cascoon.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. So now we can't catch another Pokemon until we get our Pokeball all around. See where it says get? It's kind of, I can't really, right there, yeah. We need to do that 3 times. So if we can get the ball around that area 3 times in that direction, then we unlock catch mode again. If we go the other direction, we unlock evolve mode. So now that we caught a Cascoon, if we open up evolve mode, then we have a chance to evolve Cascoon into a...
It's a Viper?
No. Into a Dustox, I believe. Oh, okay, yeah, so Saver was turned on at the time, so my ball came back for free, which is nice.
Free for me.
So I didn't show off the other one, the Game Boy Color one. It's actually pretty similar. I haven't figured it out as much. Oops. Yeah, I lost the ball on that one. It's basically the same setup, but I haven't figured out all the small things about it. The reason I'm not playing it over this one is I feel like it's not the graphics that I think are better or worse, it's actually the physics. The physics in the other one bother me. I mean, for an old Game Boy game, I think they're okay, but I feel like my ball just jumps around for no reason half the time on that one. It really bothers me. So once we figured out we had this, I've been playing this one a lot actually. Kecleon, it looks like.
Kecleon.
So I need to get the Chinchows. I gotta hit him. Oh, no! Pikachu, you did not save my ball. How did it matter? Because whatever, I can't remember Latios or Latias. I think it's Latios, the blue one?
I would guess so.
Yeah, so this is obviously based off Ruby and Sapphire, which was Generation 3.
Not 26?
It came out on the Game Boy. It was the Game Boy Advance one. Oh no! Thank you, Pikachu. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of time because I stink at this game. The problem is, it doesn't matter how good you are at pinball, the physics on these older games are just not gonna be what you want. Plus, I'm not really trying too hard. Because I don't want to spend the whole video on this, and I actually have... I think the longest round was like almost an hour before I ran out of Pokeballs. I only have a minute left to get my Kecleon. I think most of everything I've discovered here on this... The only thing is there's a Nuzleaf hanging up in the corner, and if you whack him, he falls over, and I haven't figured out what the purpose of whacking him is, besides watching him fall over. It's kind of funny. Wow, I'm doing really bad. That's okay.
That's okay. I assumed you wanted to do bad so you can move on to a new game.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. So, I'm trying to hit the Cyndaquil. If I hit him one more time, the egg will hatch. Because Cyndaquil's all the way up in the cave, so if we push him all the way up, the egg will come out. And I'm really bad at that mode. Not that I'm good at any of them. Oh, there we go. I'm just glad I'm able to show stuff off.
To the Mew?
Oh, it's obvious. Last time it was a C-Dot and I didn't get him. See, now you gotta hit him twice. They're walking around, and I swear they know the Pokeball is coming, because they just dodge it. They're like... Okay, I got him again. There we go. Yeah, there's no timer on the screen, but there is a timer. You don't know what it is. Eventually they'll just run off. Yay, we caught an Oddish. No. I need to open up. No, we almost made it. I didn't really want. I want the evolve thing to come up. Oh, now I hit the Chinchou.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so now the Pokemon Mart turns into the Pokemon Center, which allows me to try to evolve one of the Pokemon we caught. We didn't catch the Kecleon. What did we catch? We caught...
Desktop or desktop?
Oh, we caught the, Cascoon. I would try to evolve him, probably.
I've realized recently I have a tendency to say the more evolved form of things.
Yeah, like, we'll be playing Pokemon Go. Like, he just got into Pokemon Go, and I'll be like, what's on the screen? And he'll be like, a Dragonite. I'm like, oh my gosh, a Dragonite! And I'm like, that's not a Dragonite, that's like a Dratini. And he's like, oh, well, I meant that. And I'm like, oh, and he does it to me all the time. Like, earlier you said there was a Charizard. And I was like, really? You're like, no. And I looked at it, I was like, it's a Charmander. Yeah, you can see there was one... The 27 million point one was we were talking about that I had, like... I played for a really long time. Yeah, and there's a Pokedex of everything.
Did you see that C-Dot?
Yeah, see the C-Dot wasn't caught. We got the Cascoon. I got a Slugma earlier, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I like Slugma. He's one of my favorites. Oh, he's so cute. If you push select, then it does this weird garbage. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but... Anyway, so that's Pokemon Pinball. And then Ruby and Sapphire on here. And then the Qual Brothers, don't ask. There's a long story behind that. Ah, Game Boy. Mario's Picross. I actually still own this game. And it's in my 3DS. It's in my DS games library bag. I don't even know why it's in there. This game... Oh my gosh. Out of all the Game Boy games I ever owned, this is the one my friends and I would fight over. Like, one of my friends managed to get a hold of this game, and we freaked out. And we constantly traded it back and forth. Like, not like a permanent trade, but we'd borrow it all the time from her. And then I was at a game store one day, and it showed up, and I was freaked out. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to own this game. Because when I was in middle school, we were obsessed with these puzzles. My friends and I. Whoops. And being able to play it electronically is a huge deal because back then, I mean, it was just difficult to constantly have to keep coloring in every single little square. It was just annoying, and so being able to do it like this was just amazing to us. We just thought it was the coolest thing in the whole world, and we loved playing it. I have beaten every one of them. Obviously not on this one. It's the first time I actually loaded it up on the Pi, but... yeah. I'm just gonna save for now. I'll come back to this. Yeah. That was one nice thing is you could save, because some of them... I don't think any of them on this cartridge got real big, but, like, there are other Picross games. Like, there's Pokemon Picross, which I've beaten, and those can get pretty big. So yeah, we have Pokemon Red and Blue, Star Trek. I actually sat down and tried to figure out how to play this game, and I actually beat a mission. I was actually impressed with myself. Super Mario Land 1 and 2, those are quite common. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Arrow the Acrobat, that wasn't a game I played, but Helper really wanted me to put it on there. Yeah, we're in the Super Nintendo, which is going to be the longest list. Aladdin, again, everyone like Chrono Trigger. I don't think I've uploaded this video yet. But I was talking to Helper about the reason I never finished Chrono Trigger was because of save time, like loading times.
So you got it for the PlayStation?
I had it for the PlayStation, and the loading times were ridiculously bad. So I hope to be able to, when I have the time, which isn't right now, to actually sit down and like seriously play Chrono Trigger, I'm gonna do it. And I'm sure you've noticed that there's a key game missing from this alphabetical list. Earthbound. I don't have Earthbound on here for a reason. Mostly because I have it on my Game Boy, and I don't really feel the need to have it on 40 million systems. I mean, I could put it on here, but I'll probably never play it because I have it on my Game Boy. Being an official release, I'm more comfortable playing that. EVO. Now, this is the game we've played the most since I put this pie thing together. I loved this game as a kid. Again, it was another one I rented constantly. Should I start a new game?
Sure.
Okay. So it's a simple game. It's hard but simple, and I think that's what made it kind of fun, actually.
And scandalous.
Yeah, well, that too. So anyway, she's gonna talk. Yeah, her name is Gaia. We actually just beat the game last night. Helper did, at least.
Save states for the win.
Yeah, you ended up using save states. I mean, you never cheated. You just used save states because we got tired of having to reload the whole thing. So the whole idea of the game is you have to go through all the animal evolutions. Now, I'm not getting into the whole is evolution real or not. We're not getting to that. Just talking about the game.
It's an interesting game mechanic.
It's an interesting game mechanic. We'll just go with that. So you start off as a fish, and you're trying to reach Eve or Eden. That's why it's called the Search for Eden. So yeah, the jellyfish is like, oh my gosh, somebody new. Only the fittest will survive the world, blah, blah, blah. So he's giving you the basic ideas of how to play the game. So you bite the jellyfish, and he turns into meat.
Nom 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 nom.
You'll notice I got Evo points. So if I keep biting him, and my HP is up there, that's key to notice, because you'll die a lot in this game. I keep getting points for everything I eat. They can attack back. Yeah, see, he just attacked me. So if you're not careful, the jellyfish will attack you. If you go to evolution, you'll notice here we have, oh my gosh, I just thought of something. I'll have to check in just a second. We have different parts of our body we can evolve, and so we can go and evolve the jaws, and so we have stronger jaws that do more damage. I didn't mean to do that game. You can evolve a horn, so you can charge people. So I'll show you. If you do like, you can charge people, but we won't hurt anybody right now since you don't have a horn. Body, you can upgrade your body to have more defense and health, and you can increase your body size. It makes you slower, but you have more defense. Hands and feet. We don't have a neck right now as a fish, and we don't have a head as a fish. Well, we have a head, but not a neck, so we can't put anything on the back of our head. You can look at your capability stats. We have 1 bite strength, 1 bite, 1 strength, 4 agility. I'm surprised we have any jumping at all. We're a fish. But when you evolve, you can look to see how your stats change. You can also record. This is an interesting thing. It's not per save file, it's per cartridge, so you can record certain creatures. Remember I recorded Cute Death on here?
You did.
Will it let me load it?
I don't know.
Oh, it won't.
Because you need to find a corporate crystal?
I'm wondering. So the only reason... there are special ways to evolve in this game. Like, the creatures in the game will give you hints. If you have a certain kind of body and a certain kind of head, you can become something special. And I just realized one of the things that in the age of mammals, if you have a certain setup and you jump in the water, you'll become a very special animal. And I just realized I might be able to do that.
Maybe when we get to that crystal place, it'll let you choose which one to open to.
Which one had the green crystal? Was it this one?
This one, I think.
Okay, well, let's go check it out. Yeah, if any of y'all like simple games, like, what would this be, a platform? I'm almost consider this a platformer in some ways. If you have patience and you like simple platformers, I recommend this game. It can be really, the hardest part about it is, I'm sure you just noticed, there's no, the hit detection is, not the hit detection.
There's people can still knock you since you don't have a moment of invulnerability.
Yeah, like a lot of good games, when you get hit.
Okay, now can you change?
No. I'm gonna keep going.
You're right, it was the planetarians that you could change.
What?
It was the little wormy things, other wormy things, the green ones.
Yeah. Okay, how do I do? Yeah, if you die, you lose half your Evo points, and I'm gonna die because I'm stuck. See, my problem is I'm stuck, even though he's not. Just touching me is enough to hurt me in this game, and so if you get stuck under a large creature, you can die just by being under him, even if he's not attacking, and that's the biggest problem in this game. But
It's also an advantage because you can also stun lock bosses.
yeah, you can get a boss stun locked as well. I think if they had fixed that problem, it wouldn't be nearly as frustrating as a game, because that's about the only time I get very frustrated with the game. It's not my lack of skill, which definitely exists. It's just getting stun locked in these stupid positions. Like with the jellyfish just now. Like earlier I was playing in the Age of Dinosaurs, and I had 3 dinosaurs charging back and forth under me, but since there was always one under me, I got permanently stun locked and died. It was very irritating. Oh no, don't attack him. Okay. I'm just... Normally I'm not... Normally I would have evolved something by now, but I'm just trying to get to a green crystal. Because it's the green crystal that lets you do that. Oh, so yeah. See, I'm always the stingray. This will randomly change you into something. Helper always seems to get the eel. So you'll notice that my bite strength is much higher. But this is temporary. The crystal does not last. Oh! Shiny meat's always good. Shiny meat's always worth at least twice as much as what it would normally be. What were you gonna say, Helper?
Alas, it does not last.
Yeah, look how much HP I have too. 80 HP. Like when I charge, look funny. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get better jaws. I'm just gonna show it off. Yeah, so now I can do it for 3 instead of 1.
You hungry for some trouble?
So the nice thing about that is, I can kill things faster, obviously, so I can hunt better prey, which would give me more points per kill, instead of just hunting jellyfish. Helper likes to sit there and just hunt jellyfish for all eternity, and then, like, be fully evolved by the time he gets out of the first level. If that's how he wants to play, then fine.
If you haven't noticed from conversation previously, I have some pretty good patience.
I don't think I have enough for the angler's horn, because that'd be really helpful right now.
Oh, that would be. I think it was 500 or 700?
Alright, well, I'll just do it later. Anyway, so yeah, there's... one of the horns is, yeah, the angler's horn. It actually attracts enemies. So I don't know if you noticed the fish ran away. If you have the angler horn, they actually swim towards you. It's actually one of the best places to get points in the game.
Buffet!
Yeah. So anyway, that's EVO. We finally beat it. F-Zero. Oh, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I had heard so much about it, but I never played it. And it really lives up to its name of being a super easy RPG. I haven't even come close to dying once. Harvest Moon. I'm not going to show it off because it's actually bugged out right now. I actually spent 45 minutes clearing the farm on the first day, or second day, and the game crashed on me. I was kind of upset. I really enjoy the first Harvest Moon. I think it's one of the more difficult ones, but if you don't know what it is, then shame on you. Nah, it's not a very... It's kind of got a niche fan base. Kirby Superstar is my favorite Kirby game of all time. I'm not really going to show it off, it's just Kirby. I mean, the reason I like it so much is because of 2-player. And I like the treasure hunting stage. I think that one's a lot of fun. Mario's Missing. Was one of I enjoyed that edutainment game growing up. Mario's Super P-Cross. Well, you saw the other P-Cross, except for this is Japanese, but it's the same idea. Mega Man's, I got that for Helper. Secret of Mana I've never actually played, but I want to one day. Mario All-Stars is pretty much the first 3 Mario games plus Super Mario World in this case. That was another game I really enjoyed playing. That's why I don't have the original Marios over on the Nintendo side, is because I prefer this one. I have nothing against the original Mario games, it's just I grew up mostly playing them through Super Mario All-Stars, so I actually kind of prefer the graphics and gameplay there. I like being able to save between worlds. Super Mario RPG, I've actually been playing that. I'm at Star Hill right now. I'll probably play that after I finish recording this video. Super Mario World 2, I've beaten the game before, haven't played it. Since I put it here. Super Tennis, y'all have seen Super Tennis. Tiny Toons Adventures, I rented these games as a kid. I thought I'd play them or enjoy them. I haven't actually really played them since I put on here. Vegas Stakes. This was, I don't even know how I got Vegas Stakes. I somehow owned this game growing up, and now that I think about it, I don't even know why. I'm kind of wondering if... I probably got it in a bargain bin somewhere. The thing that makes this game strange for a, casino game is its multiplayer. You could actually play... Like, you couldn't play every game in multiplayer mode, but you could play most games, and I found that extremely interesting. And there is a point to the game, you're supposed to make so much money, and you have friends and stuff like that. Yeah, this guy's all like, oh, we're all in a car, and we're driving somewhere. But I actually have beaten the game, quote-unquote. Like, I have gotten to the most expensive casino and the most expensive hotel room and stuff like that. And this was on the original cartridge, this wasn't save stating and all that, because, wow, I can't even imagine how save states would fix this game. But I don't know, this whole setup always amused me. Okay, I'm gonna type in the name I always used on this game.
Stephanie?
Smethany. I'm gonna be Moneybags. I'm gonna be Miss Moneybags. Yeah. Like how we're not married, we're Miss... Like how it even writes your name down. We certainly have your reservation. I don't know, I guess it's... I always like certain casino games, and the fact that this made it feel more RPG-ish to me always amused me. I always went with either... I never went with Cliff anywhere. I would either go with Isabel or Richard when I went out, so we'll go with Richard. Let's call Richard. Oh my god, I love the phone. It's ringing.
Avon calling.
Is it still ringing? Okay, hello Richard, how about going to the casino with me? Wait for me in the lobby. I don't even know if the music's coming over on this or not. Okay, so we can exit the casino and go to other casinos, but I'm not gonna really do that. I'm just gonna show stuff. Roulette is my game. I love roulette. I'm not a big gambler. I know how statistics works. I don't but there's something about roulette that always tickles me, and so I love 16's my lucky number. So we're going to bet. I actually wasn't paying attention to the rules. Okay, it's 20. I'm gonna bet how I do like in real life when I'm on like cruise ships and stuff. I like I like to do this. Oops. Now I actually know what all this means. I'm not just being silly. So pretty much what this means here is these two rows. This means this one row, these two rows, these two, these four, this one right here. So I mean, yes, I finished my betting. So we're hoping that 16 is gonna be our number. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Quick, reload!
Oh, let me save state it.
Oh.
I didn't get anything. Oh no. I didn't. Let's do it again. I remember there was a game on the PlayStation. Was it the PlayStation? I don't remember what game it was. It was a PlayStation 2 game, I think, or maybe 3. Anyways, it was a random RPG I played, and there was a casino in it. And the game had these like golem kind of creatures you could fight with, so you could have party members or golems.
Something arms?
I don't know what it was called, but I remember there was a casino, and my mom came to visit. To cheer me up, because stuff was going on at the time. So she came over to visit me, and I was trying to get a ton of money in this casino because I needed the most. Like, there was a golem you could get, but you could only get it from the casino. So, I mean, if you lost all your money, you could just reload the game, because, you know, it let you. It was a normal PlayStation game. And, so I told my mom that I was playing this casino because I needed to have a ton of money to buy the golem. Well, she became, like, obsessed with this casino. And, like, I think she stayed up, like, all night playing or something.
She's like, what, you mean I can reload?
And so she was like, oh my god, you can get all your money back by reloading. And so she actually got me all of my money by playing this. Hey, look, we got our money back.
Almost.
Well, we started with 2,000, right? So... Oh, you're right, almost. I'm not thinking. Okay, yeah, so random events can happen. do you remember me? I've never seen you before, sir. You look like you belong in a sci-fi movie. Well, I remember you. I thought you were a nice person. I was going to repay you my debt to you, but if you're going to be unfriendly, I'll just be on my merry way. Okay, that's nice. Different casinos actually have different events. Oops, I think I might have put down too much. But who cares? Let's go. Come on, lady, 16! This is becoming like a really long video. I kind of expected it was gonna be long. Aww. Nothing for us, we can.
Oh no.
Oh no. I love that. See, this is my problem with playing stuff like this, because I get all into these old games I used to love playing. Like, now I just want to play this. It's like, I want to go back and play Monster Rancher, and I want to play this, and I'm gonna get in trouble. It's a good thing it's a 3-day weekend. Oh my gosh, we should make a pizza after this.
Ooh, I like pizza.
And gamble all afternoon. That sounded really funny. Oh my gosh, and we made Diet Coke popsicles. I should go get one after this too. I'm living the high life, you guys. I'm gonna go make a pizza, and I'm gonna have a Diet Coke popsicle while playing a Super Nintendo game on a tiny computer. This is how I live my life.
He's a high roller. Saying it the best combinations in this area. Our house.
Yeah. Okay, Helper, I'm gonna let you pick a different number just to shake things up.
Okay, how about 16?
I've already put stuff on 16.
Oh. How about 0? Or double 0? In between.
In between them? Okay. I think the game will let me. Okay, let's go for it.
1100.
My sister and I used to sit here and play. Because, yeah, if you're playing 2-player, then you can both bet at the same time. 15. We got something. Alright, you guys, so that was this game. Oh, wait. Miss Moneybags, do you remember me? He looks familiar. What does he look like? He looks like that guy in Groundhog Day. What's his name?
Was it Bill Murray?
Yeah, he kinda does, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your face seems familiar. I bet you thought you'd never see me again. Thanks for being so nice to me. I appreciate it so much. I'd like to give you what I've won here tonight. Here's $2,000. Well, we're up.
1200.
I'm kind of tempted to... How do you save state again?
Select an R trigger.
Okay. Yeah, he came up and said that because I pushed the select button. How do I get rid of you?
Alt F4.
Alt F4. I think that's everything. Yep, we've been through all of my sections that I've got. So, if you guys saw something on here that you want to see, let me know. And maybe, I mean, I kind of have a bad feeling I know what one of those games might be. I'm not going to do Mario RPG. Not doing an LP on it. And I don't really want to do random videos either, just in case there's people out there who haven't played it. That kind of makes me nervous because I don't want to ruin anything. I mean, there's not really much on here. I guess I can show off Star Trek. I don't know. I don't think Star Trek was all that interesting, honestly. Super Mario is just Super Mario. I don't really know if there's anything on here that's all that exciting to watch. I guess I can show off... I guess I can end it on Kirby Superstar. I know I was talking about it a lot. Being my favorite Kirby game. Unfortunately, I haven't played it much since we put it on the Pi, so I haven't unlocked everything. Yeah, I'm only at 11%. I only beat the first area. The Great Cave Offensive is the one I was talking about that I really like. I really like playing 2-player mode because Kirby in this game, when he eats an ability and he spits it back out, like you can spit it out in 2 ways. Like you can spit it the normal way, he just spits it out and you can attack people with it, or you can actually create a second player. And the fun thing about that is, I wonder if I can actually get it to do it in Spring Breeze. I think it works. We'll just do new game. No. I do this every time. Why is it? I said no, I don't want to hear it. Unless I've misread it. when he makes the second player, they actually look like... Helper, can you pick up the controller? Is the controller still? Sorry, I'm just making sure. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, see, the second player is actually the other character. Oops, sorry, that was my fault. Let me make you again. I'm trying to get used to the controls. And there are a lot of abilities. In fact, this is the... I played a lot of Kirby games up to this point. And there weren't as many abilities as there were in this one. And to me, I thought some of them were just so unique, like Mirror and Plasma, and I loved being second player. And it worked out really well because my friend really liked being first player because Kirby makes most of the decisions. So it worked out really well because she loved being first player and I loved being second player. Why couldn't I eat him? So yeah, I'll let you. And the nice thing about this game is, second player can just keep dying over and over, and I can just make a new second player. So it's not like, you know, if anything happens to second player, then something's gonna go wrong. So like, if I spit... If I throw this on you, see, I can save him, and he'll get all of his health back by being Bobby Brother Jr.
Land the bomb.
I need to, yeah, and you can share health once you eat the health.
Mouth.
You can...
Man, does this seem familiar?
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There's a lot of storylines in this game, like the one I'm playing now, which is actually a very simple remake of the first Kirby game.
The Game Boy version, which I'm familiar with.
Oh yeah, that is the first Kirby game. So the Great Cave Offensive is a lot more complicated. You have to find all the treasures, and the game is made to be replayed. Like, I don't think it's possible to get all the treasures the first time, because like there's certain paths you have to take. And some of the bosses are really interesting. One of my favorite bosses, and I don't remember which storyline he's in, he's a computer, and he acts like an old Final Fantasy RPG, where he'll be like, Kirby takes 4 hit point damage, you know, it's really cute. But there was just so much about this Kirby that I loved growing up. And when you beat more chapters, like I said, I had already beaten this one. If I go back and beat Dynablade, then it opens up another one. And eventually, once you play all of the stages, like all the little world areas, I guess, I don't know what you call them, stories, you unlock the tournament, or the arena, I guess you would say, where you fight all the bosses back to back to see if you can actually beat every boss in the game back to back from every chapter. And it's really hard, but really fun. I think it's hard, but I haven't played since I was a kid. I think they actually remade this game on the DS, but I didn't get it because, again, I enjoy being second player, and I didn't know how you could play 2-player on the DS. I'm having all this fun. I managed to sucker helper into playing. Because, I mean, since I like being 2-player, it's kind of hard to play by myself as 2-player, because there's no first player. Okay, so yeah, God. I think my controller might be dying a second. I got, like, the superstar ability, if you're wondering what's going on. I ate I like to consider it a spicy lollipop.
Lollipop!
Wow, we might actually beat this. Here, I'll do it. I just realized that I guess it's both being bombed.
Makes it quicker, right?
Yeah. Yes, this is Lolo and Lala. It's the same company made them back in the day. Now that I think about it, I don't have The Adventures of Lolo on here. I like that game. Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
No, I didn't make you properly. There we go. I always forget which... I've been switching between so many games, I'm getting the button configurations all confused between all the games.
I am the bomb!
floor is kind of loud. I just realized that like an hour and a half ago.
How can you split up into multiple pieces like that?
I'm awesome. Lovely clouds.
Woobly.
I'm gonna go ahead and end this. You know.
Fatality. Finish him.
So, Helper, is there any other games I missed that you wanted to show off? Just for fun?
Nope.
Okay. Well, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to show off some fun games I used to play as a kid, some random games that some of y'all probably haven't seen. Who plays Suikoden? If there's anything on here that you see that you really want me to play more in depth or do an LP of, let me know and I'll consider it. Unfortunately, Pokemon Puzzle League will not be one of them. It doesn't work. Otherwise, I'd be playing it right now. I don't know. The 64, like I said, the 64 games are still kind of iffy on here. Cruis'n USA doesn't work well. Diddy Kong Racing is functional. I haven't tried the Revision A. I haven't tried the rest of them. Harvest Moon 64 loaded, but I haven't gotten past that. Mega Drive, I stink at all these games. They're fun, but I stink at them all. Pokemon, I can play any of these, I guess. Game Boy Advance. Yeah, we've already done Red Rescue Team. I don't need to do that. Game Boy. I'll play more P-Cross for you guys. Super Nintendo. Yeah, there's quite the list. So anyways, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye for now.